So try to imagine how I feel when I see you in those high heels, looking ideal. And I know that you've got a boyfriend, and tell him if you don't then I will, cause I will. And I know that it's
Karma View Media, the view from the other side.
What it do, what it do, what it will be done. Welcome back to another episode of The View from the Other Side. Big baby, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? All right, people, you know what it is. As usual, this video here is titled, This is Why Men Care About Body Count, Top 5 Reasons Why. So what I want to do here, this is going to be easy. Gonna let her talk. Yeah, man, let her do her little chit-chatty thing. This is a 7-minute video. So I'm going to let her talk, and then literally after every reason, bam, pause it, say if I agree. If I don't, give a minute for you to type. If you do, you don't, then we move on to the next. Let's get this in. Don't forget, people, oh, and you know what that means, but look at this. Yes, sir. Help a brother out. That's what we needing. That's what we needing. That right there. See that right there? Scan that too. If you're watching on your TV, scan that too. Come on. Quickly, get you there. Boom. If you're watching this on your phone or something, you're already on the channel. Just bing. Hit that bell. We there. We dancing. Yeah, man. We dancing. All right, let's get this video up for you. And let's do what it do. Let's do what it do, baby. Can I? Yeah, let's be right up close, man. All right, let's get it in, people.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about the top 5 reasons why men care about a woman's body count. This is a highly debated topic as far as if men should even care about a woman's body count to begin with. And I think honestly, it just depends on preferences. And I don't think that we can dictate one's preference to another. I think that what I am here talking about today are the men that just bottom line, they care. You know, and they care to their gut, and whether they're going to make videos about it is one thing, but you know, he's still going to hold his ideas and preferences as he is dating, and these are real reasons why he might care. So with that being said, let's get into it. I'm going to do a countdown. So number 5 is the one that we'll start with, and this is just a really very real world reason, and it is STDs. It's things that you can catch. You know, the more likely you're going to catch one if you have a lot of partners. And that is the bottom line. I think that hookup culture tries to tell us something different than this, but I looked up some stats and I just want to read them off. It might sound like a health class to you here for a little.
All right, before she even gets into that, let me just say straight up, I agree, straight up. You can't say nothing to that. Most people think that it's women that think about that, but everyone has to think about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like this hasn't popped off. This link up culture hasn't popped off before. It was just given a different name. It was called free love before. You know what I mean? It was called the hippies are doing it. You know what I mean? 2-2 puff puff give, and everybody just spread love. You know what I mean? What do you think the spread was? Come on now, this has been here before.
A little bit, but the CDC's latest estimates indicate that 20% of the US population, which is approximately 1 in 5 people, had an STI on any given day in 2018. So just a few years ago. I would argue that it's probably even worse now. I think another misconception out there is that all STIs are curable when they aren't. So there are also types that can lay dormant. So you really will only know if you have them if you are tested. And I believe for some of these also, you actually have to have like an active state of it in order to show up as being positive for it. So very real reason why a man will care about a woman's body count.
For sure.
Number 4, he cares about her body count because of what it does to her reputation. I think that this is very similar to how women seek a man of status.
Sorry, I have to pause it because I already agreed and I can let her continue in it. Yes, duh. duh, for you as well. It's not just about because it's for you, me, and we. Our reputations combined, and we nice. Come on, can't be out in the streets, man. Just it's not hard. This ain't hard.
Just like they want that, a man wants a woman that is perceived to be high quality by others, aka he wants to be able to bring her home to his mama. What indicates that she's not selective or has lower value or is too easily obtainable by any man is a really high body count. Number 3, it indicates her habits and hobbies. So is she just like a barfly? You know, she likes to like go out every night and that's where she gets her dopamine release.
Yes and no. Yeah. Yeah, that's too vague for me. That's too vague. That could be anybody. Some people just, I like that. Some people like bars, but are they loose? Is every girl at a bar loose? You can't say that, can you?
Is by having these hookups, or does she have something that she's a little bit more into, like a solid hobby or other interests that really get her juices flowing? No pun intended. Because the bottom line is that we're not all going to be going out nightly when we're in our 60s if we're people that want to have families. And so even in our 30s, when we have a family, you know, a man that wants this, he wants a woman that will be able to make a house, a home,
Fact.
and be able to enjoy family type things and activities. Number 2, the man is concerned about the amount of quote unquote damage or trauma to the woman that
I really thought she was going to say damage to the the trauma thing. Damage and trauma, same thing, really, because that's what it means. It means up here, damage and trauma up here.
has a high body count, because many short-term relations, you know, will have a lasting impact, more so for women compared to men. It's just how we are wired differently. Women do become emotionally attached to men that they sleep with, even when they try to think themselves out of it ahead of time. We've all seen plenty of stories, I have at least, on social media of when a woman is trying to just have like a friends with benefits situation and then they catch feelings. There's even some research on this that shows that people that have more sex without strings attached were found to be on average less satisfied with their love lives compared to young adults who had sex frequently in a committed romantic relationship. What is really interesting, though, in other research that I've done is that it really shows that hookups are not all created equal. It does actually vary greatly depending on the individual and the circumstances. Some people will have a positive response and feel better about themselves, but there are downsides. Another study added that lower levels of happiness and higher anxiety and depression levels were present for those that participated in hookup culture. But perhaps some of the most alarming findings in the study actually showed that some people would engage in casual sex even when they did not feel comfortable in doing so. And I think that when especially women do this, this is where it's going to traumatize them. It's going to affect their mental health. Lastly, number 1, men care about a woman's body count because of the impact on pair bonding. Casual sex leads to a decrease in oxytocin production.
Isn't it the same as the last thing, though? Damage the trauma, which damages the pair bonding. It's the same thing. Made 5 reasons for nothing. It was really 4, but let's say.
And when there's defective pair bonding, that means that there can be future cheating. There's more likely going to be a breakup, possibly divorce. Reported sexual encounters with multiple partners actually rewires the brain. And so it's because of this research that men do fear that women that have had these casual partners is going to have a harder time staying loyal to them, right? And that's one of the things that men seek the most in a woman, is somebody that is loyal to them, especially nowadays when men have a lot to lose in divorce. Now, the last thing that I want to add to this is that I do believe that a lot of women that have low body counts, they are actually seeking men of a similar nature. They are seeking men that have fairly low body counts. And I'm not talking about zero, because I think an argument can be made for women, not really seeking a virgin like men may with women. But I am talking about within like a reasonable average, it being very similar to hers. Definitely not one sided, but I'll be really interested to know what your guys' thoughts are.
Me too. So I'm asking you guys what your thoughts are on this and what she said. Do you agree with the 5? I agree with the 4, the first 4. The last one seemed to be like number 2 to me. You know what I'm saying? So in general, yes, I agree with everything that was said. But I don't know, man. Life is funny, isn't it? I really want to know what you guys are saying. So let me know down below what you guys are saying. Do you agree with her? Do you agree with her? And if you don't agree, then you got some other reasons. Let me know. Let me know. I'm sure there's gonna be someone to be like, no, just because they're insecure. And the funny thing is, to me, you don't ask every woman how many people she slept with, right? You don't, because you're not gonna get the truth for one. That's just that. You're not gonna get the truth. You're not gonna get the truth. So there's no point in asking the question. You have to go by reputation and even rumor if need be, sadly. You understand? Get me? So it'd be like, because again, it's weird. It's just weird. It's a young mindset. So if you haven't got your lover down by early, like in your 20s or early 30s, you ain't got that locked down. By the time if you're messing with people and you're in your 40s and that 45 50s, the number's going to be high because they were trying to find people. But you shouldn't be trying to find people with your body. That's the problem. You get me? Men don't go, we're not doing that. We're just trying to we're not trying to find her with this. You can find your lover up here and here. You don't find your lover down there. That's later. Yeah, I mean, once these two spark and then they spark there, boom, trifecta. This is me. I'm hooking a coffin. That's me, straight. But if it's just good down there, you shouldn't wifey, you shouldn't hubby no one. That's stupid because that's just sex. That's just good. But everything else is life. You get me? Sex only a certain amount of minutes in a day, in a week, in a year, however you want to put it, whatever you want to put it. But life is everything else. You're trying to tell me if they annoyed you the rest of the time, it's okay because sex is good. That's later for that, blood. Later for that. You understand me? But let me know what you guys say down below. You know what I mean? Because I agree with the words that she said today. All 5 reasons, even though I think it's really 4. I agree. Do you guys agree? Hit me down below, man. Let me know what it do, what it will be done. All right, I'm out of here, man. Stay good. Stay blessed. Peace.
Y'all, it's Jazz the Rapper, and if you're looking to tone up, make some gains, transform the biggest muscle in your body, the ass lady, I got the perfect person for you, an online trainer, Karma Monero. Follow him now at Karma KVP.
Karma View Media. The view from the other side.